When does the empty nest transition start anyway? We're going to take a dive into that today. Hi, I'm Theresa Puckett. Welcome to my channel where I guide moms through the empty nest transition. If we look at it logically, it should start when they leave. That's what it looks like to the rest of the world from the outside. But you'll also hear people say, oh, well, wow, now you have more time for yourself. So isn't that great? Remarks like that and a lot of what we read or hear about the empty nest tends to minimize the impact on our lives. It does not really take into full consideration the impact that this transition can have. And it also tends to minimize the duration. It shouldn't take you this long to move through this. This is all from the outside, very concerned with what things look like. But let's take a look at some of the different factors at play for you versus some other mothers, okay? Are you a single mom or not? Are you a stay at home mom or not? How many children do you have? If you have more than one child, what's the age range? How spaced or not spaced are they? What is the gender of your children? Those are at least some of the outward markers, the outward differences. Then there's a lot of inward differences. What is and what has been your relationship with your child? How have you really embraced and evolved with the role of mother and motherhood in general from when they were born to now when they are leaving, about to leave, maybe they've already left. Not to mention that every one of us is different. Every one of us has a different human design, a different sort of composition, energetic composition. So even if all of those other factors were the same for you and for me, it would still be different because we are different souls. We are different, fundamentally different people in terms of our gifts, our essence, our energies. So we have all of those logical things. Okay, it should just happen when they leave the nest, right? Those things in the beginning. And then all of these different factors. So when does the empty nest transition begin? The transition begins when you begin to feel it. So what's the it? What's the it that you begin to feel? The it is strong feelings, and they're often painful feelings that are associated with the fact or with the prospect that your child is leaving or that they've already left. These feelings can be different for different moms, but they are often painful and they're very strong. Okay, this part is so important. There is no right or wrong time to begin to feel these feelings, and for the empty nest transition to start for you. And to illustrate just the wide spectrum of when this can begin to be felt, I'm going to paint for you little profiles of two of the moms that I have talked to in depth. So Lynn is a single mom. She has one child, a daughter, and when she and her husband separated, she poured everything into her daughter. Even though she was, Lynn was working, the priority was always her daughter. She never dated. She would go out with friends if her daughter was going out or had a sleepover. She would do other things, but always prioritized her daughter. And in fact, began her empty nest transition 18 months before her daughter left for college. because she was so shaken at the notion that her daughter would be leaving and would be out of the house, would be out of extreme and intimate day to day contact. So it started for her way long before her daughter left. Okay, next we'll go to Marie. Both of her daughters are away at college, and yet Marie has not begun the empty nest transition. She has not felt strong feelings associated with her daughters leaving. And the reason why that is the case is because Marie is very focused on all the ways that her daughters continue to need her. She focuses on the financial ways that they need her. She is checking up on them frequently. She is focused on them coming home for all holidays and all summers. So she has not really stepped into facing that she is in arriving into a new stage of life, that this stage of active motherhood is over, because it's not really over for her. I want to make it very clear that there is no judgment, there is no wrong and right for any of us. When you begin to feel these feelings, that is your time to begin the empty nest transition. I have a lot more to say about this. So if this resonates with you, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and in the description box below, I'm also going to put a link to my free communication guidelines, all the do's and don'ts to follow when your child has left, because communication is different when you are not accidentally bumping into them in the morning or in the evening. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now. Be well.